Welcome back to the IVR video series. It's me again, Donna, one of the technical trainers here at Mitel. If you have not seen the first video in this series, please click on the link provided in your screen. For today's video installment, we're going to learn all about ports. IVR makes use of ports to handle calls. They allow administrators to configure workflows that make intelligent decisions on where calls are routed. Therefore, when setting up the IVR system, you have to first start by creating and configuring ports. To configure your IVR routing system with MiContact Center, remember that you will need administrator access to YourSite Explorer. IVR routing uses 5020 IP port as its port type. If you're working with MCD 5.0 and IVR routing, then you must set the service level of the 5020 IP port to trusted. Again, this is something that you configure in YourSite Explorer. But first, you must enable the writeback functionality. So let's look at how to enable the writeback functionality. In YourSite Explorer, click Your Site, and then go to Media Servers. Select the media server for which you want to enable read-write functionality. Go to Telephone System tab in the ribbon. In the Settings section, select Read-Write. Now that we've ensured that the writeback functionality is enabled, we can start adding our IVR ports. To create an IVR port in YourSite Explorer, go to IVR Routing. Click Extensions, and then click Add. Under General, you must enter a name and reporting or dialable number for the port. Next, we must select the extension type from the drop-down list. There are several extension types to choose from, and each port type is used for a specific type of workflow. RAD 5020 IP port is used to process RAD or recorded announcement device messages. Messaging port 5020 IP is used to process inbound workflows. Outbound port 5020 IP is used to process outbound workflows and callbacks. And lastly, UPIQ port 5020 IP is used to process UPIQ or updated position in queue messages. In this example, we will go ahead and choose messaging port 5020 IP as our extension type. Next, associate the media server. In this demo, I will choose the first one and then make sure to leave the option for disabling real-time monitoring, data collection, and call handling unchecked. Under 3300 ICP options, we must also set the class of service. There is no default class of service. What you see here have all been pre-configured for our system. For more information on class of service golden rules, visit the link provided on the screen. It's also provided in the description box. Continuing the configuration, under Options, associate the workflow. Since we have yet to build a workflow, we can park this for now. It is important to remember, however, that until a workflow is associated to the IVR port, it will not come into service. Lastly, make sure to set the service level to Trusted. There are other options you can set. If this is a remote port, choose the remote server that the IVR is configured on if they are set up as remote. Also, next to MyTie/MyAudio local binding IP address, select the specific IP address to be used if you have more than one NIC and want the MyTie or MyAudio to use a certain one. Click Save to finish adding the IVR port. In a real-world scenario, you will most likely add more than just one IVR port to support the volume of calls. To add multiple IP ports quickly, use the Quick Setup function. Using Quick Setup, you can add a whole port range. Enter the values for active number from and active number to, provide a name prefix, and similar to the settings we added when creating a single IVR port, select the extension type, associate the media server, choose the class of service, and make sure to leave the option to disable real-time monitoring as unchecked. Click Run. This will start the process.
You can verify that the ports are now added by going to Extensions.
Once IVR ports are created, you can assign them to the hunt groups that will be used in the IVR system. But first, what is a hunt group? A hunt group is a collection of extensions. More specific to IVR, it's a collection of ports. When a call enters a system and is routed to a hunt group searches through its members for an available extension and then connects the caller to that number. Calls are rotated through the hunt group until an available extension is found and the caller can be connected.
To create a hunt group, make sure that you're in IVR Routing. Click Hunt Groups and click Add. Enter the name and dialable number. Associate the media server and set the class of service. Next, select the hunt group type. There are only two you will use for IVR, Voice and RAD. RAD is the port type used for recorded announcement device messages. Voice is a type used for inbound workflows. In this demo, I will choose Voice. For the hunt group mode, you have several options: terminal or circular. Terminal means it takes the first port in the group each time, whereas circular means it goes down the list on each call, cycling through all ports. As a best practice, we recommend using circular. You can also set the priority for the hunt group. The phase timer ring is used with a RAD hunt group. This will determine how long it waits after it should start playing the RAD to see if anyone else becomes available to play the message to. Once the values are set correctly, you can add available ports that will be members of the hunt group. In the Membership tab, under Available Members, select the IVR ports. You can make use of Control-click or Shift-click keys to select the IVR ports. Once selected, click on the provided button to add them to the selected members and save your configuration. Some options you can set for the hunt group include interleave. It is an option to mix the ports in hunt group with ports on more than one server if you have set up either redundant or resilient nodes. In the Options tab, set the workflow the hunt group is assigned to. This is an important step. Until the workflow is associated to the hunt group, it will not come into service. You can also change the state of the hunt group between normal and emergency. As always, when you make changes to your configuration, don't forget to click Save. And now the hunt group is created.
To recap, IVR makes use of ports to handle calls. That is why this is the first thing that we need to do when we're setting up our IVR system. Once we have successfully set up the IVR ports, you can assign them to the hunt groups that will be used in the IVR system. Hunt group is a collection of extensions of ports specifically to IVR that calls circle through and are eventually connected to when they enter the system. As an assignment, try creating IVR ports and assign them to hunt groups. You can rewatch this video and use it as a guide. For more information on all of the classes we offer here at Mitel University, please visit us at mitel.ca, go to Services and Support, and then click Training. Again, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to learn more. And thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.